Oh, now I'm live. Now it says I'm live. Welcome to the live stream then, if now I'm live. Audio or video not available. What? What is this? Technical difficulties. Yo, what up? Now we got somebody in here. Hopefully you guys can see and hear me. Just trying to do weekly live streams. Want to be able to talk to you guys, answer any questions you might have. On days that I don't have a video for you, at least want to live stream and chat for a little while. Turn on Supra. Already getting revs and turn on questions and requests. I don't know if I'm going to do any super revs or turn anything on right now. I'm in the office right now trying to work on the computer a little bit and just talk to you guys, answer some questions. That was quick. That was immediately asking for revs, and appreciate it. I'm trying to post daily as much as I can. It's kind of hard sometimes because sometimes I'm just sitting here doing some stuff. So, green Supra is sold. Another day in paradise, not bad. What up, guys? Crack the VTEC. Yeah, let me get in Brett's Integra and just... I'm gonna turn Wi-Fi off. It might be my problem. It might not be your phone. It might be my phone. I just turned Wi-Fi off. Hopefully that'll help. I think it's connection problems on my end. Better now, worse now, same, worse, better, better. Better now, there we go. Post Malone, better now. Cool. It's good, but I don't think any live streams are HD, are they? I'm sorry, crappy internet plus, what have I missed? Nothing. We're just chilling, we're just talking today, answering questions, just talking to you guys. There's a few cars right outside the front of the shop I can show you guys. I'm not gonna walk out all the way over there, but I can show you a few things here shortly. There's a R33, R32 FD right here in front of the shop. I don't have a video for you guys today, so that's kind of why I'm doing this. I just wanted to be able to give you something on the days that I don't have a video to upload. Yesterday we went down to, I don't even know where we were. It was like 4 hours away. It was down near Kyoto, Osaka, past that. And we're looking at an R34 GTR for somebody. I'll have the video up on that eventually. Have you ever thought about doing JDM parts exporting? No, never. I've never thought about that. Of course I have, and everybody asks for that. That's like the most common message I get on some of my personal platforms are, do you do part sourcing? And I wish I did. I wish I had the time, but I don't. But there are people out there. Go to UpGarage. UpGarage has a website. There's a third-party company that runs UpGarage's stock. I think it's called Kruber. It's a good way to get stuff. Yeah, I mean, we do make parts. Like, there's a few parts, like carbon parts, like canards and cooling panels. That's the only parts, though. Most people are talking about part sourcing, like specific parts. It is a big business, and yeah, I mean, container packing is a big thing. But just the pain that goes into like packing a container and then it getting to the States and going through customs and customs ripping it open and like pulling everything out. And then when they do that, like I've heard other parts companies complain that they can't fit all the parts back in the container because they packed it so full that when customs unpacks it, they don't even care to fit it back in. So then you get charged for 2 containers and it's just a big pain in the butt. What up, man? Part sourcing, there's money in it, but it's very time consuming and very annoying. What exactly is your job role at Garage Defend? A little bit of everything. What's your opinion on other exporters being dishonest? What I do, I mean, I'm doing a lot of the messages on Facebook. I do a lot of just general maintenance around here. I'm working on the website. Tons of things that I'm doing right now. My plate is very full at the moment. What's your opinion on other exporters being dishonest? I mean, it's crappy, man. It's crappy that there's exporters that are that way. There's a lot of them too. There's a few big names out there in the exporting business and the importing business. And if you Google some of those big names, like their reviews that aren't their own reviews that they did for themselves, like some scary stuff out there with some of the other export companies. Be very careful. Too many late night. You don't know what you're talking about, Alan. Still jet lag. We were in Osaka last night and we didn't get home till like 2 a.m. Also, if you all interested in part sourcing, go to Get Japan. You can send them all an email. Yeah, there you go. Plug some other parts, people. I like the green super. Glad to see you made it safe moving out there. Thank you, man. Yeah, the green super's nice. It's gone. Hey, Boost Life in the house. Jesse, buddy from back in Easley with the FC. If you guys saw that video, that super clean FC. Take a break, go drive fast. Haven't been in the Toyota Museum yet. I do want to go though. It's here in Nagoya. Supra's available right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 Supras, 4 SCs and 1 RZ. Garage Defend decals coming. Decals and shirts and hoodies coming in the near future. Stay tuned for all that. Ferraris and Lambos. I know it's Japan. I thought Garage Defend might have like an advertisement car that is. No, not really right now. The owner, he drives a pretty nice Porsche, but Lamborghinis and Ferraris maybe to come in the future. We'll see. It's something we've toyed with. Are the new Supras popular out there? I mean, they're not out yet, so I don't know. Get about $400 a month from Japan used cars. I don't know what you're talking about in that comment. Please, R33 startup. No, I don't have the keys for that one. That one belongs to Defend Racing Service. It sounds nasty. It sounds like it's pretty built. I'm not sure the specs on it though. I'll do an in-depth video about that limb. I don't know. I just got to find the time. And a good, well-rounded Supra based on what you have mentioned about it. Sounds, yeah, the blue one, the Baltic blue, it's still available. I cleaned that one up real nice the other day. It looks really good. How long? From the time you find a car that you want. If it's something we have in stock, then I mean it'll arrive within 6 to 7 to 8 weeks. If it's something we have to source, I mean obviously it might take longer to source. Yeah, of course. I mean, we handle everything from the export to the import, so full service, one-stop shop. You ready for that FD? A Boost Life. If you haven't checked out my videos from last year when we went to Formula Drift Atlanta, go check that out. Me and a Boost Life got pretty messed up in those videos and yelled at a lot of people, and it was an insane time. And pulled away, maybe went to sell my... Yeah, that second LM, that one's not for sale. Neither of them are for sale, really. But the second one was a customer car. 22B Subarus, I mean, they're out there. None at the shop. Good morning, good morning. Where are the best parts of town to go and see some sick cars? Best time of the year. Are you talking about Nagoya or Tokyo, Angel? Tokyo. If you go around Tokyo Auto Salon, I mean, it's cold outside, but there's a lot of stuff going on, car meets and stuff during the Tokyo Auto Salon time, and a lot of the shops in Tokyo will open up they'll open up their doors or whatever, and you can come in and check out everything that's going on. Hyundais. Will you be running the dealership in Florida? Will you have JZX 100s and GTR Skylines at American Garage Defend? That's the plan. We'll have a lot of cool stuff in stock there. GTST, R32 GTSTs are pretty expensive just because they're already 25 years old and import legal to the USA, so that drives the market up a lot. R33s are a little bit cheaper. I mean, R32s are like, 15 to 25, depending on condition, stuff like that. R33s, probably about the same for a good one, maybe a little bit less expensive. What do you think that nice gold R34 is worth in your opinion? I'd say like 100 grand. Yeah, it's around that. Florida, we're at, I don't know. We're still trying to figure that out. Somewhere not too southern, somewhere kind of in the more northern area of Florida. Just Google Kruber. Kruber is a third-party website that sells Upgarage's parts. You can look up Upgarage inventory on Kruber. It's like CROOOOO. Like, it's got like a million O's for some reason, but it's Kruber. Are the prices on the website? I assume you're talking about the Garage Defend website. Prices in Japan aren't really always negotiable like it is in the States, if that's where you're from. Like, I know when you go to a dealership in the States, it's like those prices there are made to haggle. But in all of Japan, for the most part, it's really not like that. God dang it. Jesse, how much for the 3G Eclipse 3.5 swap? I think I sold that thing for $6 grand to that guy out there in Walhalla. That's 15 in your last vid with the white wheels. Can we get that shipped to Canada? That S15 in your last vid, red. Oh, the red S15, that one sold super quick. Red S15 with a sunroof, that one was gone when it arrived. Hi, I live in Tijuana because Mexico. Do you hear us? Greeting. Mexico, do you guys send? Mexico's import laws are kind of weird, I think. There's no such thing as a nice 3G Eclipse. You get out of here now. You leave this chat, young man or woman. I had a third generation Eclipse that I put a 3.5 liter in out of a Mitsubishi Diamante, and it was decently okay and kind of quick. The dogs, if we stay in Nagoya more long-term and more permanently, then yes. Thank you, man. There's no import laws in Mexico? I don't know if that's completely true. We haven't sent any cars to Mexico, but we don't get many requests there either. Will you be getting an R34 in the future? That depends. Will I be hitting the lottery in the future? An R34 for a personal car is pretty expensive. If I don't buy it now, then I don't know if I ever will. Prices are crazy on the rise for 34s. 32 selling it? It depends. I'm not selling it at the moment, but everything's for sale for the right price, and depending on where I go next, we'll see. Are there places where we can rent Supras and GTRs? Yes, in Tokyo. Go to Omoshiro Rent-A-Car, I think. You just Google it, Omoshiro. They rent cars out. I would suggest moving up north and buying a winter beater. The snow is such a blast in Japan, but I'm sure you're tired. Yeah, I'm definitely not interested in the snow. Evo 8s. I don't know. I haven't really been looking up the prices on Evo 8s since there's not too many requests for them, since they're not. I mean, I always talk about in the videos like, oh, this isn't USA import legal. I mean, the USA is a huge market. I understand there are other markets out there. And me being from the US originally, it's just kind of the way I think. So I'll try to be more international when I talk in my videos. Right-hand drive in Japan, it wasn't too bad. I messed up one time and pulled down the wrong side, and 32 is mine. Jesse, stay the heck away from my car. Derek from Pacific Coast. I've seen a few of his videos. I don't know if I'll be doing any collabs with direct competition. Sorry, trying to catch up with the messages. Since 4-door, my next car purchase? I don't know. We'll see. I really have been enjoying S15 spec Rs and all the Hondas we've been having lately on the channel and at the shop and around the shop. If I live in Japan. At the moment, I don't think we're really hiring anybody else. Miss the Red Evo. You won't be missing it for long. Wink, wink. There's already like 2 or 3 importers in Tampa though. Like I've thought about Tampa, but they're like literally, I can think of like 2 or 3 in Tampa. Favorite car you've driven? I don't know. One of the favorite cars I ever owned was the S2000. So much fun driving those cars. Life outside the Air Force is amazing. Especially in Japan, I don't have to worry about curfew. Take some drone videos in Nagoya like you did back. You gotta be real careful flying a drone, especially in the cities. There will be a little bit of drone footage in the next video I post from Garage Defend, but drones are pretty like controlled, I guess, in the big city environment. ST205s, yeah, they're out there. They're out there for sale. There's a decent amount out there, and it's something that we've considered bringing to the shop since they're kind of in demand. South Carolina does have at least one importer in the upstate. There's one down in the Columbia area, and I'm sure there's one down by the beach. North Carolina also has 2 or 3 importers. Smaller time guys, but we'll see. We have so many imports up here in Seattle. Yeah, Seattle's kind of got their market's pretty solid though already too. Some pretty good importers up that way. Can you import a Priuses are too new to go to the States, my man. Atlanta, Georgia. Consider Atlanta or Georgia at least as well. I know there's at least one in the Atlanta area now, pretty recently. But Georgia also has emissions testing, I think. That sounds terrible. Imported car to California, pretty much a no-go with it. I know there's a lot more to it when you import to California. Most people register out of state. Yeah, I need to make it a Super Auto box. Civic Type R, how much does that range? What, like an EK9 Type R right now? Those are like 12 to 20,000 US dollars. Where are we at here? Where are we at? Do Jacksonville, Florida. You cover North Florida, Georgia. Yeah, I've been looking a lot into Jacksonville. I know of one importer there, but once again, kind of smaller time. Been looking a lot around Jacksonville or Pensacola. All right, there's another most common question. Where's Megan and Mason? They are in the States, but they will be here soon. A couple more weeks. The GTR is still in the States too, and that's where it's going to stay for a little while. Exactly. No emissions in Florida. It's super easy in Florida. Good night. Good night. I'm going some anime, not a weeb. Search around more. The only car in North Carolina Charlotte has some pretty good views. Plus, he gets cheese. Yes, I do need a haircut. I understand, but nobody can tell me to get a haircut anymore. So, you, sir, can kiss my butt. My Japanese, watashi wa sakoshi nihongo hanasu. Very little Japanese. I speak not much at all. Can we get an answer on the right? I did. I told you can't import the Prius. Right-hand drive Priuses to the States are too new. I haven't seen any City Turbo 2s for sale. Bring to Alabama, no emissions, check, and you have a major port. Yeah, I've looked into Alabama a little bit. R32, R33. I like the R32 body lines better, but the R33s are really growing on me as well. What up, Chris? Can you import a right-hand drive? Okay. How many comments am I behind right now? You cannot import a Prius. Quit asking. That's a pretty good North Carolina rule, Alan. Evo 4 versus S300 Caesar's Head at me. Yeah, what, like 3 years ago, or 3 years from now, whenever the Evo 4 can come to the States. What if the car is a left-hand drive? Would it bypass it? What do you mean? Like, with importing to the States, it has to be 25 years old unless it's on the NHTSA's exemption list. There's a small exemption list, and then there's the show and display exemption list. And show and display is super limited, and so is the exemption list. You'd have to Google it and look it up. Low and high side of our GTR 33 V-Specs. V-Spec R33, anywhere from 30 to 45 to 50,000. Between 30 and 50,000 US dollars. 50,000 being the higher end, really nice stuff. Dude, Diecast, are you just messing with me now? I'm done. Diecast, I'm no longer responding to your messages. Diecast, you're about to get blocked, bro. I know you comment on a lot of my videos, so I won't, but you're being annoying. First gen Honda City. I'm not familiar with the Honda City. What year is it? If it's 25 years old, sure. Then go get a Prius and put the handle on the right side. You think it's worth spending the money getting the car fixed in Japan if it has issues you're having the car exported fixed? It depends. If you're mechanically savvy, then do it yourself. But if not, I mean, the whole racing shop right here can fix up any car for you and do any kind of modification installs. Beer? It's not American beer, but it's good. There's some good beers. Exported to South Korea. We've been in talks with a couple people. I don't think we've actually sent any cars there yet, but it's in the works. All questions about Priuses will be ignored for the rest of this live stream. See any four-door ITRs? Not in person this trip, I don't think, but I have seen some for sale online. Garage Defend has put a ban on all Toyota Prius imports and exports. Toyota Priuses will all be destroyed. Thank you for watching this live stream. But if anybody mentions Toyota Prius again, we're done. Any good taco places in Japan? Osaka's got a Taco Bell. There you go. Yeah, if you see a car anywhere else in Japan, like you can see cars for sale in Japan online anywhere, but the majority of dealers, they just don't export. They're not in the international business. So if you see something, let us know, send us the link, and we can go check it out. What do I miss about the States? Zaxby's and my family. In Japan, there's a lot of nice Mercedes, top 5 German cars. Okay, real answer. No, stay away from my dogs too. Ooh, a semi. Oh my God. Let me find my shoes and we'll go out here for a second. Where the shoes at? Garage Defend. Check us out on the internet. Garage-defend.com. Scream and run down the street. Dude, thanks for the super chat, but I am not about to scream and run down the street. Don't you dare talk about Zaxby's in a negative way. Currently chilling with Captain and Maria. Dude, stay away from my dogs and my car. I would scream and run down the street if it wasn't like residential, but there's people's houses right here and full-blown throbber. I don't want to make myself look like the dumb American by running down the street and screaming. What kind of food at Zaxby's? It's chicken. It's like fried chicken. Southern fried chicken, I guess. Are there good amount? No, Targa Tops were super rare in Japan. They're called Aero Tops over here, and they're super rare. Bro, Golden Rich, you are some horn dog. You are on every video now asking for girls. Just trying to get me in trouble. Claiming to be JDM used car export companies like Cosmo Japan. Man, just do your reviews. I'm not gonna go talk bad about other importers and exporters, but just go on Google and type in reviews for some of those companies and you'll see. I'm not revving any, I don't have the keys to any of these, so you can forget about that. They belong to the guys over at Defend Racing Service. Look at the wing on this. So it's like the regular R33 wing, but then it's got the GT wing bolted on. Pretty unique color. I don't know if you guys can see the color very well. I got something real special for you guys. There you go. That's for you, brother. It's RB26 swap too. Just kidding. Yeah, I'll do a video about storing. I'll go into detail with a video just about that. I'll do that soon. All right, I gotta go back inside. It's too bright out here. What up, Mick? Hey, Ignited Garage in the house. What up, brother? Yep, I'm driving an SC Supra at the moment. When's the last time you did PT, Airman? Your DDT-14 exit? Thanks, man. I'm still doing PT though. I'm still going to the gym as much as I can over here. The gyms are really strange. They have public gyms that are like funded by the government, but their equipment's pretty awful compared to like a 24-hour gym in the States. But it's funny. Their gyms are interesting to watch people watch in. Site has Japanese auctions coming soon. We're going to be able to, on the website, you'll be able to actually see cars coming up at the auction, like in advance, so that you can say like, hey, I see this car's coming up at auction tomorrow. I would like to be able to bid on it, and then we'll be able to help out. NSX, sorry, I'm really behind on the messages now. NSX average price, automatic, start around 35,000 USD, manual transmission, start around 50,000 USD and go up to almost, if you guys saw that cars for sale video a couple days ago, up to almost 100 grand. First gen Miata, no. Any plans going back to the States? Garage Fin USA will be in the future. Don't skip leg day. I have been skipping leg day a little bit because of a slight injury to my knee, but I did do legs again for the first time last week, and that was awful trying to walk around and use the subways the next day. How many Family Marts? I don't know. I probably couldn't count them all. There's so many Family Marts and Lawsons around. Yep, Central America, we can do that. My Supra, I want to know if you could give it in payments. We don't do payments necessarily. Most people do finance through their banks, though. One thing you dislike about Japan, I dislike it and I love it, the driving. I mean, I know everybody always says like, oh, people here drive terrible in like every city they live in if it's not their own city. But it's bad. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if their driving test is just a joke, but getting fumes thinking about it. But then again, I also love driving in Japan when you get out of the city a little bit and get out of the traffic. Tokyo Auto Salon. I'm going to see if I'm here for 2020 Tokyo Auto Salon, I'll be there. What up, Sonny? Favorite meal there? Shoot, I don't know. There's so many. I love some Ichiran ramen, though. I emailed the Garage Fin main email 1 week ago looking for multiple vehicles. Hit us up on Facebook. Email is pretty backed up right now. Like when I say pretty, I mean extremely. If you want fast response, get us at Facebook. I don't talk about girls anymore. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay, Rich. I know you like the Japanese girls. locations for GarageDefend. Somewhere in Florida, man. I'm not sure yet. We're still working it out. Dude, Sonny, Rich has been at it every video. I know you've been around for some of them. He's still at it. Tonkatsu curry, yeah, that's good. You just like Asian girls. Oh, man. Oh, Richie Rich. Without a broken, and if you can, please tell us. Can you import without a broker? I assume you mean broker. You pretty much need a broker. I mean, we can have people that can handle it for you, but if you want to handle the import yourself, you pretty much need a broker for the most part at the port to be able to handle the paperwork. I think you can do it all yourself, but I think it's pretty complicated to actually file all those forms correctly the first time. All right, guys, it's been 38 minutes. And I'm focusing way too much on this right now, and I need to get back to fixing some stuff. You still have to hire someone to escort you inside the yard, so might as well hire a broker. Exactly. You can, I think you can buy an ID pass to get inside the port, but I think it's a yearly one-time fee. Or if you have a military ID, you can get in the ports. Yep, I'm out, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. I should have a video for you tomorrow with the VSpec tuner, the LM, the GarageDefend R35 GTR demo car. They'll all be sitting out front. I did some drone video, got to see them pulling in and out of the shop. And all of them are out there in the sun looking amazing. So peace out, guys. I'm going to get this end video right this time without looking like an old man.